change in him. That means he wants to fight harder, not be a counterpuncher in this fight. But we'll see on that one. And Manny told me he wanted to go back to the Manny of 2004. I thought that might be impossible, but after this training camp and after like yesterday's workout, he's just on fire right now. He's like the Manny Pacquiao 2004. We've had 4 knockdowns in training camp this time. We haven't had knockdowns since the Cotto fight in training camp. We had 5 sparring partners who worked out really well, and he really changed. He's not so compassionate with the people. He's changed that. He's more aggressive. He's very aggressive on the mitts yesterday. He'll hit me sometimes in the mitts and just tap me and stuff like that. He almost knocked me out yesterday. So he'll say sorry, but I think he's just ready to go. He's fired up and ready to go. He's just waiting for that moment. And we did at the track this morning. He raced the Nike runner, and he beat him in a 100-yard dash. And then he challenged the track coach of the UNLV. He lost that race, but it was close. But he lost it, and then someone said, "Why you let him do sprints? It's so close to fight." I said, "He's having fun." I said, "When Pacquiao's having fun, that shows me he's ready to go."
What can he do? He said he thought he saw a few things in looking at the tape. What can he do to make Marquez change up enough that he can fight?
Well, the biggest thing is he can't walk into the right hand. Marquez knows to lead with the right hand. Manny moves in that direction. He's just going to use that angle to stay away from the right hand and use his power left hand. And one thing we've never done against Marquez is use both hands. Manny didn't start using both hands till after that fight. And now he can punch with both hands, and I think if he uses both hands in this fight, will be successful.
You think he can?
He was really angry. You were too after the Shane Mosley fight. Mosley said he was going to stand and fight. Marquez, Manny hadn't felt power like he's going to hit him with, that kind of thing. Given the fact that you didn't necessarily want this 4th fight, and you got to go back and train for this fight, if he doesn't show up and at least engage more, will you be angry, mad?
No, the thing is, if we win another close decision, I know it's going to be because we're the aggressor in the fight. And when you have even rounds, the aggressor gets a nod. And if he chooses to be the 2 counterpuncher that he's always been, that's the way it's going to go. But the thing is, he put a lot of muscle on. Hopefully, that means he wants to fight. He says he's going to go for the knockout. If he goes to the knockout, I love that.
You don't fault him though for fighting the way that's best for him.
No, I don't. No. The thing is, it's a smart way. It's a smart way to win Pacquiao. But you got to take the title. You can't just go in there and have it given to you. I mean, it's just like when Manny was on the ropes. I think in the 2nd fight, and he was cut and hurt, and Marquez hurt him. And Manny, I said, "Manny, why'd you lay in the ropes like that?" He said, "I wanted to see if he had the balls to come and finish me." And he didn't. I mean, he had him at that point. And Manny says, "Come get me if you can, if you want to." And Manny said he chose to move away because he's a counterpuncher. And I don't know if we can change that, or if he can change that.
He is what he is.
He is what he is. Yes, but the thing is, you put a lot of muscle on. That's usually for a reason. And hopefully it means he wants to exchange a little bit more. If he wants to exchange more, I think it's in our favor.
Do you want the knockout more than Manny? You think?
Manny told me yesterday he would knock him out for me. I said, "Man, knock him out for yourself." So we both want. It would love. I'm sure both camps. Everyone would love a knockout because then all the close fights would say they'd go to that person who wins by knockout. It's just, but it's really hard to say or to predict a knockout seeing the first 3 fights. So, but but the thing is, if Manny wins every round one at a time, like I told him that I told him, we're not going to go out there and look for a knockout. We're going to fight a smart fight, and we're going to win one round at a time as they come. And if we do that, I think we'll get them out somewhere along the way. But if not, I'll be happy.